I will support the mages. I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing in this game. No fucking idea. Alright, let's go here, let's go here. Okay, nope, we are live. I love how I already picked out a character name. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Alright. The game's really low. We're gonna have to adjust this as we go. New game. Dragon Age Origins or Awake? Okay, what's the difference? At Leia. It's asking me, do I start Origins or Awakening? Which one? Do I start with Origins or Awakening first? The DLCs or Legacy or standalone. You can play them whatever order you like. Chronologically, you would play Leilani's song, then Origins, then Awakening. I don't know. Selecting first save, Steam Community. I got the Ultimate Edition, which came with the Awakening DLC and a bunch of other content. When I clicked New Game, I was prompted between Origins or Awakening. Origins first, it's the main game. Awakening's after. Doing so will let you play your character from Origins into Awakening since it's a DLC. Okay. Alright. Origins. Now please mind you, this game's from 2011. And so the golden city blackened with each step you take into my hall. Marvel at perfection for its fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Cantinel of Trinodes, 813. Okay, so
the chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven. But instead, they destroyed it.
Church doing bad things, got it.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
So they tried to take over heaven, it didn't work, and now they're like
the Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall. And from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Okay, but usually the dwarves are like the last ones to go. Get the curse out of the way. Hey.
Until the Grey Wardens came.
Ooh, who are the Grey Wardens?
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Oh god, that is really loud. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it down ever so slightly.
And waited for the Darkspawn to return. But
Okay, I
those who
didn't
once
pause it.
called us heroes have forgotten.
So it's been 4 centuries since the Darkspawn came.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
And I'm assuming we are the Grey Wardens, tasked to defeating them and standing up against them.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright. Character creation time. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you'll play through. It also affects how your character will respond throughout the game. Men and women in Feraldon are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses, and military forces. What we said we were going to do is support mage. So we can be a human. The most numerous, yet the most divided of all races. Only 4 times have they ever united in a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the Tantry played a large role in the heart of the human society. A large part in the human society. It distinguished them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything. Humans can be warrior, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits is +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +1 magic, and +1 cunning. Okay. This is going to sound very awful. I do not know much about D&D and stat stuff. Strength is how hard you hit things. Magic is magic ability. Dexterity is like how well you know to use like weapons and stuff like that. What exactly is cunning? Elf. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have lost their culture, scourging by impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic, Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of the old gods that they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warrior, rogues, or mages, +2 willpower, +2 magic. Alright, so there's the Dalish tribes, which are basically, like Leia said, the Wood Elves. Dwarves. Rigid, bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last of the strongholds of once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, but preventing them from being mages. Chance, 1 strength, 1 dexterity, 2 constitution. 10% chance to resist hostile. Okay. So we want to be a mage. And it looks like we can only be a magi in this opening. Alright, I need to look up what stats means. Dragon Age Origin stat meanings. Attributes. Alright, hold on. Okay. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage the character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attack. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield 2-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves the chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge, and contributes to damage by piercing weapons like daggers and arrows. Willpower is a determination and mental fortitude. High willpower mages can cast more spells with a deeper mana pools. For warriors and rogues, willpower gets more stamina, techniques, and special attacks. Magic is the natural affinity of arcane. The ability is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power. which determines the potency and how hard it hits. The magic also determines how potions, polyassists, and salves are used by all classes. Cunning determines your character, how well Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. More skills, such as combat, requires a quick mind to master. An observant eye can more easily find weakness in enemy armor. Rogue benefits most from this, as their class abilities, excuse me, and special attacks rely on this, and not that. So it's like armor pen, they know how to wield stuff. Okay. Constitution is health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling in battle. Got it. So, recap. Strength. How hard they hit. Chances that they hit. That's it. Also, critical hit for rogues-ish. Dexterity is reflexes, dodge, and chances to hit. No, I'm trying to learn it myself. It's basic D&D stuff, but sometimes it's different. So strength is how hard you hit and how much damage it does. It can contribute to the accuracy of how you hit. Dexterity improves the chances to hit as well as likely to dodge, but is better for piercing and things like daggers and arrows. Willpower is more mana and stamina. Magic increases the potency of spells. Cunning is good for rogues, as they can learn armor pure, and constitution is HP and resistances. Alright, I feel like I need to write this down. So, once again, strength, how hard you hit, plus melee. Dexterity is how hard daggers plus bows plus chance to crit, was it? Dexterity also improves a character's chance to hit, making it more likely to dodge, plus dodge chance. Willpower is mana and stamina. Magic increases potions and magic spells. Cunning is reading the target / knowing how to use skills / learning ? And then last is constitution, which is health and resistance. Okay. So we want to be a mage. So this gives us a strength, which is how hard we hit with melee weapons. Dexterity, which is chance to crit, dodge chance, and how hard daggers can hit. 1 magic and 1 cunning. If we're going for a magic build, the willpower, which is more mana and stamina to cast more, and 2 magic is definitely the way to go. Okay, wielding a power of dangerous as it is potent. You know that the magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourselves against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind.
Greetings.
Ooh! character. Like, I honestly thought it was just going to be a base character. Alright, we'll start with a basic one. This kind of reminds me of the Fallout New Vegas editor. I'm a sucker for a good bun, though. So it's bun. That one's not bad. If it didn't have the bangs. If I could turn the bangs off, yes. But the bangs just look awkward with this. That's not too bad. Of course you have to have Leia hair. I might just go with a simple bob. That's fine. Why not? What do you think about the hair color, Volt? Should we go darker or should we keep it like this orange-red? I kind of like this one. This one or the red? There is this, which is like a brownish red. But then I just feel like I'm trying to make Jill, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I can't help it that the basic bob is just better. That's not bad, but I don't like how it frames her face. It's like this is the same thing, but I like the shorter hair better. I like the one braid on the side. Alright. Noses, you always do a side profile. We get to pick a portrait? That's not bad. There we go. I believe we named her Raiza. Apparently we can't change the name, the last name, so it's Raiza Sarana. I like the gear. Very WoW-esque. So we get 5 points. Oh, this tells you more. Strength is a character is directly tied to how much they deal and the accuracy of melee. Is the ability to improve chances to hit, more likely to dodge in blows and contribute to damage. Cunning is how well a character learns most skills such as herbalism and combat. Okay, so we need I think we're going to need a little bit more health, and then we'll put the rest into willpower and magic. Ooh, okay. We got a talent tree. Alright, so we already got combat tactics. Can I take this off? No. This character can formulate and strategize quickly in battle and consequently gain a combat tactics slot. We also know herbalism. We have coercion. The character is fluent enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to more intimidating characters, where cutting contributes to a more persuasive. Stealing. The character is quick enough to pilfer small items, whether friendly or hostile, as long as they're not too alert. Trap making. The character is learning to construct basic trap and lures out of basic combat. Survival. The character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the creature's own level. This also gives a bit bonus to nature resistance. Poison making. The character survived the difficult process of simple potions and grenades. The character has completed basic combat training. Warriors and rogue gain access to first-tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts spellcasting. I think we do that. Because with herbalism, we can already do potions. I don't know if poisons would be good for our support mage. Oh boy. Okay, mage. We get arcane bolt. The cast fires a spear of magical energy at an enemy, dealing moderately spirit damage. Primal is flame blast, rock armor, winter's grasp, and lightning. Lightning is a thing. Friendly fire is possible. The caster envelops the target in a frost freezing low-level target solid. Those can resist suffer a penalty to movement speed. The caster's skin becomes hard as stone, granting bonus armor as long as this is active. Ooh, I like that. Heal. The cast causes flesh to knit miraculously, increasing healing. The caster enhances an ally's aptitude in battle, granting a bonus attack. Glyph of paralysis. The caster imbues a glyph on the ground that paralyzes the first enemy who crosses its bounds, unless the opponent passes a physical resistance check. A single caster can maintain a limited number of glyphs. Spell Wisp. The caster comes with Wisp that grants a small bonus to spell power for as long as this mode is active. With this ability active, any hostile spell is targeted at the caster has a 75% of being absorbed into a fade, draining mana instead. Once all mana has been depleted, the shield collapses. Mana Drain. The caster creates a parasitic bond with the spellcasting target, absorbing a small amount of mana from it. Walking Bomb. Dude, this is so in depth. Like, this is just thrown at me. And it's so much to go. The caster magically injects a target with a corrosive poison that inflicts continual nature damage. If the target dies while the effective active, it explodes, damaging all targets nearby. Although the spell is related to Virtuant Walking Bomb, the magic behind the two do not interact. A target cannot be inflicted with both. Friendly fire is possible. Mind Blast. The caster projects a wave of telekinesis that stuns enemies caught in a spear. Entropy. Weakness. The caster drains the targets of energy, inflicting penalties of attack and defense, as well as reducing its movement speed unless it passes a physical resistance check. Vulnerability. Inflicts penalties to cold, electricity, fire, nature, and spirit. Disorient. Subtle mental manipulation that disorients the target for a short time, making it less effective, inflicting penalties to attack. Drain life. The caster creates a bond. The caster creates a sinister bond with the target, draining its life in order to heal the caster. Well, since we're going with the support mage, I feel like rock armor and heal would be our best right now. And we'll do more stuff like heroic offense and go down those routes. But right now, rock armor will give us more armor, so if something gets onto us, we can survive a little bit more. And like it would be nice to get like down these lines. Like we can get aura, most missile attacks, a shield around a magic granting bonus to defense, shield, and all bunch of resistance. So I think heal and rock armor is going to be the main thing that we're going to go with. And we're going to go normal. Because I hear easy's too easy and normal's like the perfect things.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Kalenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Feraldon where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice.
So basically, they view magic as
Now,
bad.
That apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
What happens if I cannot defeat the demon?
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you.
So basically,
This is
Okay.
Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
so the Chantry is the church and the Templars, and they're like, magic's bad. We don't want magic to do too well because it can be uncontrollable in bad people's things. So we had to prove ourselves in everything to deal with it. Okay. Little recap for myself. Tutorial. Tactical view. Oh no, okay. While paused, you can issue orders to your character. Right-click on your desired destination. What do you mean crispy? Tutorial. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or all pause. Press space to unpause. Use WASD to explore the world. Alternatively, you can use the ground to select a destination. Use your mouse to scroll in and out for your exploration, or scroll backwards for tactical combat. In exploration mode, moving the mouse while clicking will rotate your view. In tactical mode, clicking it will let you pan across the screen. You can only pan until your party members are at the edge of the screen. It's nice. It looks so nice. I swear other times I see Dragon Age Origins, it looks so grainy. Okay. Spells and talents. Skills. We've done that. Inventory. Inventory is divided in two sections. Equipment. Okay, so that's... I'm pretty good with that. Map. Tactics. Detective screen is a tool used to customize your party's action and reactions based on certain situations. Let's not touch that right now. Change party main menu. Alright, so I got Arcane Bolt, I got my rock armor. And my rock armor stays on as long as this mode's active. So I use that now, so hopefully my magic could come back. And this is heal. Alright.
Very well.
Okay, sustained abilities. Sustaining ability reserve mana or stamina when they're activated and remain on until deactivated. The character runs out of stamina or stamina. Most sustained abilities include a fatigue penalty, increasing the cost of activation of the subsequent spells or talents, which makes it difficult to maintain several sustained abilities at once. To manually deactivate a sustained ability, simply left-click it in the quick bar. Note that these abilities, such as defensive fire and rapid shot, cannot be used simultaneously. Well, this has a 5% fatigue. Okay. Orb of Light. It's difficult to see what this scintillating, shimmering item really is, but just holding it makes you feel better. This orb instantly receives. So can I... Alright, so tell me I can go here. I have an item, and I'm assuming... To unequip an item, drag it off. Indestructible +1 willpower. Okay. I'm assuming this is kind of like a potion. Okay. I didn't talk to that. Combat basics mage. You're in a combat situation. Master of the battle is important. Zoom out to gain a better view. You can also pause for tactical respect. Okay. Mages can use spells to attack. Simply left click on a spell in your quick bar, then left click the target. When you run out of spells, you cannot gain more. So there is a wispy wraith down here. Oh. Can I whack it? Oh, do I not have a weapon? Okay. New Codex, Beyond the Veil. Okay, where is this codex? Codex, okay, creatures. A wisp. A great deal is made with the most powerful demons. Those that create abomination and those that have changed the history of Thetis. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such an awe-inspiring beings. Some that will break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps. A sliver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power. Either has existed in our world for too long without finding a true host, or has been destroyed, often so we found, by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to one concept that is created, a hatred of all living things. While its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindlessly attack and encountered in the Fade. In the living world, they often have been known as maliciously lure the living into dangerous areas by mistakenly for lanterns or other civilized light sources. This does, however, seem to be very limited on their cunning. From the journal of the former senior enchanter Malice, once of the Circle of Rivian, declared apostle of in 920 Dragon Age. Okay. I remember someone telling me on the exact way that the timeline goes. Basically, The first number in Dragon Age is the Dragon Age it is. And a Dragon Age is essentially 1,000 years. So we're in Dragon Age, well, this is from Dragon Age 9, which is the 9,000th year. And is that the 20th day or 20th year? The harrowing. Among apprentices of the circle, nothing is regarded with more fear than the harrowing. Little is known about the rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only those apprentices who pass the trials are ever seen again. They return as full members of the Circle of Mage. Of those who failed, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace. Perhaps they are killed on the spot. I heard one patiently ridiculous rumor among the Circle of Rivian, which claimed that failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fat enough and served for dinner to the senior enchanters. But I could find no evidence that the Riviani Circle ate at any particular quantity of pork. From In Pursuit of the Knowledge, The Travels of Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Part of me is like, should I really read these? But at the same time, it's telling me about the lore, and it's telling me about stuff that I might need to know. Beyond the veil, spirits and demons. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms or even having a form at all, one can never tell for certain what is alive and what merely is a past part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for inexperienced researchers to read all subjects to encounters. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign, or at least the less malevolent creatures of the Fade, but in truth are all denizens of the realm beyond the veil are spirits, and the Chant of Light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world, a poor imitation, for the spirits do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade often appears to be a manuscript translated from to Vinter into Orsolon and back again into drunken initiates. In general, spirits are not complex, or rather they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one sees upon a single facet of human experience: rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with a darker human emotion and ideas. The most common and weakest form of demon one encounters in the Phage is the rage demon. They are much like the perpetually boiled kettles, for they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above those... The game crashed. I was reading lore! Apparently it did not like me reading all of that. I'm restarting. I don't think you ever read the codexes. Is it bothering you that I'm reading them? Alright, so it just put me here. Let's do a rock armor. Let's take that. We'll examine that for XP. Alright, so we're in journal, codexes. The most in the weekend winter faded the rage demon, blah blah blah. But rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the hunger demons, who do little but eat or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is really successful. Then there are the sloth demons. These are the first intelligent creatures only typically finds in the Fade. They are dangerous only on those rare occasions, as they may be induced to get up or do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realms. Wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to your heart. The more powerful demon yet to be encountered are pride demons, perhaps because they are among all their kind most resemble men. From beyond the veil, spirits and demons by enchanter Miradum. No, but it's funny that I realize now I ain't never read anything in any game. Typically, I don't. But when a game has such a big world and world building with this, Final Fantasy XIV made me realize just how much stuff happens in form of text. Knight Commander Gregor. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. The circle of magi has changed you, and we are Templars of the Chantry Saint Vigil. Okay. If you want to survive, you must learn the rules. Notes. Festa Day, Feast Day credits, spell combination, controls. And these are the tutorials. Alright. Come on, punch him! There you go. Alright. Wait, is my rock armor faded? Oh, there's some awful stuff down there. Alright, so I'm back to full health. Hold on. Rock armor's on. Alright.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Is this the Fade you're talking rat? No, it's not right. You're a talking rat?
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Not your real name, I take it?
No. I don't remember anything.
I don't know if I trust this fucker. The Fade is everything that can
Templars
be.
Kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
What am I supposed to do? How long do I have? That's not gonna happen to me. I'm sorry for what happened.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Why pit me against a creature? I don't understand why this test is so feared. Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. if you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
I don't want you?
The dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Okay, but I don't trust him. I feel like if he needs a body, he might go in my body. Like, excuse me, sir? No? Linium? Plot helpers. Plot helpers are markers on your current area map to indicate you need to go to progress the things. I don't see that.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere, but it manifests there.
Codex? Let's journal. Codex. Controls, we're good on that. Magic and creations. Lyrium. More than half of the wealth of Ozamar comes from a single extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade mentioned in the Continental Therides, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining case families hazard extracting the ore. Finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear, for its raw form lyrium sings, and discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even through dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even for dwarves, exposure of the unprocessed mineral can cause deafness and memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium, doing so invariably fatal? Holy shit. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most invaluable mineral currently known in the try to remember how they said it. The Winter Imperium. It is known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of the processed mineral to the surface, giving greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it for forging of all truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold on the surface only goes to the Chantry, who strictly controls the supply. From the Chantry is dispensed both to the Templars, who make it for tracking and fighting Malfacarim and the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. Therefore, my craftsmen transform into an array of useful items, from practical such as magical hardened stone for construction to the legendary silver armor of King Callahan. When mixed into a liquid and ingested, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware, unlike all other who reach into it only while dreaming. Such potions can be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells, but for a short time, gaining a far more power than it normally wields. Lyrium has its cost. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the cravings unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from past, memory from present, or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid, and thus the worst memories and nightmares haunt their waking hours. Mages have additionally known for suffer physical mutation. The Magister, lords of the Winter Imperium, were widely reputed to have been affected by the years of lyrium use, so that they cannot recognize their own kin, nor even as creatures that weren't known as humans. Lyrium is really bad and sounds like Jet from Fallout 4.
I shall do it.
See, I wish Baldur's Gate had like a WASD movement and a way of playing like this. Right now, this is nice. Okay, so that's Spirit of Valor.
It shall be done.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other? We're not warriors. I agree, but we
Indeed.
didn't have a choice.
The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
But why do I see him?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat. Of course, you are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection.
So he's
creating
stuck
the
trying to
ultimate
create
weapon
a
for the
perfect
pursuit of
weapon.
valor.
Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle.
So we're in
And
this
my
fade, which is a
will
dream world.
makes
So if
that
we have
need
the will,
reality.
can't we just make a weapon with our power?
Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
I mean, I need a weapon. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
So you challenge helpless mortals to duels?
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this
Like, we're
demon.
being told to fight them. If it's our willpower,
No.
can't we just make
Prove
him
your
give us the
worth if you
weapon?
must. I am confident you will succeed.
And items received? Hell yeah! We got a Valor Staff.
I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done.
Oh, it's a range attack too. Oh, that's so cool. Come on, Raiza. We got bitches to
Cautious.
defeat.
There is another spirit here.
Don't give them the advantage!
Does my mana and stuff go back up Sloth Demon? Crap, what would the Codex say about Sloth Demons? They're one of the most powerfuls if they give a damn to get up. Is this the demon we have to deal with?
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually.
I don't trust this mouse
And
motherfucker.
Perhaps there will even be scraps left. Worry
Keep our
not.
distance.
Sloth has better things to do. I will not stir myself just to chase a meal.
Hey, reading the book actually helped. I did what I was supposed to do. Apparently not.
Oh, what is it now, mortal? Are you not dead yet?
I need help defeating a demon.
Have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go.
Because everything's a figment of this, so it's very hard to trust what they're telling us, you know?
Be valorous.
Whips, demons, everything.
Possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
I thought you were here to help, but you're just a coward. Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears. I feel like he's the demon we're not supposed to trust.
A coward could not have endured as I have. The time I have spent waiting for some possibility of release.
But
you are right. Hiding.
But you
doesn't
said that the Templars
Sorry,
killed your
it's
body and you have
the
nobody
fate.
to go back
It
to.
changes you.
So
I'll
you're
try.
like, oh, you want to get
I'll
out.
try to be
I
a
don't
bear.
trust him.
If you'll teach me.
That's nice. The teaching is so
So I
exhausting.
understand that, but like, Mouse can take any form he wants.
I told
He's
you.
a mouse. He's a human. I feel like he is.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a
I
challenge
I
for
don't
you.
trust anything in here.
Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
If I transform into a bear, then he might get that form, and that might be a harder one. No.
Then leave me to my rest.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade. Oh, it's no trouble. I've helped a few other people. I can help you. It's difficult to just hide when another apprentice is in the Fade. I'm ready if you are.
So I can't do anything, and I need him. This is the only plot marker we have, so we're doing something with the sloth demon.
Have you
So I
changed
think
your
I have to
mind?
do the
Will you accept
challenge.
my challenge? Truly? Oh. Well, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
You are a sea with no water, coast with no sand, a town without people, mountains without land. The moon?
Seas and mountains, perhaps. But coasts? Towns? No. I speak of a map. Time to feast. What a delight. Stand still, will you?
It is begun. No!
mean, he's a sloth demon. He's not gonna go very far.
It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. You must fight. Let us do it quickly.
And not worth all this exertion. I will teach the mouse to be the bear, if only to get rid of you.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling. I've taught the mouse, do not persist in bothering me. I'm tired.
So I can actually sing. He has Slam and Rage, being green bonus to strength and penalty. Personal. The slams his target. If it's attack, it deals critical and knocks the target down. The Fade is a place of dream. And you need the willpower to change the dream and to see what everything it is. Some people will tell you the truth, some people will not. It depends on what you believe.
Damn you!
Okay, the game's still a little loud. I'll just turn it down a little. Alright, let me turn it down just a little. That was my level of that, and there's no reason for the game to be that much. Let's just save. Alright, this is potion making and stuff, okay. I'm assuming I have to go back to where it told me to go fight the demon.
And there is a spirit of rage.
I can talk to it.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
So, I will see the land in the creature of your eyes. Why do I feel like this is just mouse in disguise? Like, they're connected? If I lose, the Templars will still cut you down.
Welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Can you just kill him? Oh, I died. Your journey ends? Oh, okay. I'm supposed to actually live that. Okay,
There is a spirit of rage.
Okay. Okay, I actually, like, really died there. Okay, can I hit the Lyricum? What did that give me? I don't have a buff. That I can tell.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul. Amusing. Have you not
So it doesn't really matter what you pick.
arrangement, mouse?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 wisps. So we're gonna heal him. And we're gonna get through the wisp first to lower damage. And he killed him.
Did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
The ones you betrayed before me, what were their names?
They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me, like they tried with you.
So, anything to survive, like an animal or worse.
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust.
Like... Then order some tacos, Volt.
Keep your wits about you, Mage. True tests never end.
That's it? We just needed to say, I don't trust you? I didn't trust him from the start! They outright say, don't trust what you see in there. Oh crap! Thank you, Leia! Thank you for that! Holy shit, give me a second. I didn't realize I was on the wrong screen. Jawan?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone. Who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
We're out of the fade. We're friends, but don't ask me this. You know I can't tell you.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you when you're ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. I've been ready for a long time. I'm afraid they don't want me to take the test. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
You worry too much. What's the rite of... I haven't heard of the rite of tranquility.
Around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
The rite of tranquility's fucked up. I'll have to figure it out.
You better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Alright, every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left click on the plus on your character's portrait to level up. Okay. So we get a specialization. Alright, so we'll do willpower, mage, and constitution. Because apparently, if I get this wrong, strength is how hard we hit with a melee, which isn't attached to anything we use. Dexterity is chances, dodge chance, bows, and daggers, which we don't need. Willpower increases our mana and our stamina, which is how often we can use an ability. Magic is how hard our spells hit, and constitution is our health and resistance. And we can't pick this yet. Specialization are enhanced versions of a character's base class, granting stats, bonuses, and powerful new ability chains. Can be unlocked by completing major plot points, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization report is awarded at level 7 and 14. Ooh! We get one more spell. Alright, so there's Stone Fist. The caster hurls a stone projectile that knocks down the target and inflicts nature, possibly shattering those who have been petrified or frozen solid. Okay. Earthquake, the caster erupts targeted area. The caster draws knowledge of the elements to turn the fire to stone unless it passes a check. When petrified, is immobile and vulnerable to shattering. We are going down the thing, so I don't know if we need mana drain, because I feel like we might need it. We haven't had a use for it yet, so I think we're going to go with the heroic offensive, so eventually if we can get a warrior, we can power them up. The game crashed again. I'm not kidding. Holy hell. What's that, 2 crashes? No! Motherfucker! You're kidding me, right? It didn't save when I got out of here? I didn't get a chance to save.
And there is a spirit.
And so it comes to me. Soon I shall see the land of the living with
Away with you!
Let's heal him.
Missed! Best beware!
Is there a... Can I just save whenever?
When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to.
The
I
ones you
never really
betrayed,
thought-
what were their names?
I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me. Like they tried with you. You defeated it, and there may be a way for me to leave here. To get a... What?
Alright. Joe on. Yeah, I have no option to save yet.
Never come back from it. And now you
I
get to
can't
move
tell
to the
you.
Knight Mage's
They'll summon when
been
you're
here longer than
ready.
you have.
Maybe you're just not ready yet.
Powering, the rite of You've seen the Tranquil around the tower. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead, but still... I shouldn't waste your time with this.
Did you hear anything? Is she alright? Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends
Alright,
now?
so we did willpower magic next. We took the heroic
I'm
offense.
just curious.
We're good.
That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave. Well,
Aw, they're talking about us.
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd go out every day for the
Congratulations on your test.
Lyrium dust. This lyrium is found in a natural powdered state, ready to be incorporated into potions. Colin is a repeat character. Which one's Colin?
Jowan's been acting weird all day.
Him?
Have you seen him?
He's the only one I can talk to. Oh god, can I hide that?
At least you get to walk around. Yes, is there something you need?
Can I leave the
No,
tower?
you may not. I'm surprised you asked. I would have thought you'd be used to this.
Matt, 2 he's best to Sweetie, and it... Okay.
Make a smile fortune on you.
Can I hide my headwear? Because I kind of look kind of phallic with it.
It shall be done.
Did you hear? Hear what?
Wait, there's a plot point in here? Oh, this is where I woke up.
My mentor says I have great...
Charm of Still Waters?
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
Well, I really wish I can at some point. Because I like the stats, but I look ridiculous. Apprentice Storm, Apprentice... Am I supposed to talk to someone here?
I really hate how the Templars are always staring
in love
at
with
us.
you.
Oh, Colin's in love with me? Aw.
It shall be done.
Let's go up and down floors. If it can be lootable, I will do it.
The
Don't you ever get
steady.
homesick?
We don't. Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
Do you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve man, and...
Aren't the children just precious? I remember when you were this age. Adorable.
I can't with the helmet. Style over sustenance.
Concentrate, hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your... Here.
Morgan and Liliana.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain.
He did the Ring of Tranquility.
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Don't you think what they did to you is cruel?
Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple. I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the...
So they made him
Circle's
basically a zombie.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do? I have thoughts and memories. I remember my past, my childhood in the tower, and my apprenticeship. These experiences defined me. My lack of emotion simply adds to what is already there.
But emotions are essential.
I propose we agree to disagree. Personhood is not measurable. Therefore, we should let this rest. It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
That doesn't sound good.
Very well. Goodbye.
Feel bad for a man. These are all saying that these are plot points? Owain stockroom? Or is he just... Seems like they're just labeling where on the map they are.
Do something before it came to me. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
As you say. Very well.
I don't feel like reading this right now. Does that make me an ass? Let's journal. We'll skim over it. So creatures Encountered in the Fades, the true form of Rage Demon is a frightening sight, a thing of pure fire, its body seemingly made of an amorphous lava, and its eyes two pinpricks of baleful light radiating from its core. The abilities of such demon center of a fire it generates, it burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kind are able to lash out with bolts of fire and even firestorms that can affect entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack an enemy on sight and with much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons can carry over their heat-based abilities and possess hosts, but otherwise the true form is mostly seen outside in the Fade when it's being summoned by a mage to do its bidding. That's a wolf. Hierarchy is simple. It is no simple matter safeguarding ordinary men from mages and mages from themselves. Each circle tower must have some measure of self-government, for it is ever the Maker's will that the men will become given the power to take responsibility for our actions, to sin and to fail, as well as to achieve the highest grace and glory of our own strength. You will be tasked with the protection of the circle. Must be aware of its workings. The first enchanter is the heart of any tower. He will determine the course of his circle he will take. He will choose which apprentice may be tested and which will become full mages, and you will work most closely with him. Assisting the first enchanter will be the senior enchanters, a small council of the most trusted and experienced magi in the tower. From this group, the next first enchanter is always chosen. Beneath the councils are enchanters. These are the teachers and mentors of the tower, and you must get to know them in order to keep your finger on the pulse of the circle, for the enchanters will always know what is happening among the children. All those who have passed the harrowing have not taken apprentices are mages. This is where most trouble in the circle lies, in the idleness and inexperience of youth. The untested apprentices are the most numerous citizens of the tower, but they're often pose more threats to themselves due to their lack of training to anyone else. History of the circle. It is truth universally acknowledged that nothing is more successful than inspiring as a person in mischief is being told not to do something. Unfortunately, the Chantry of the Divine Age had some trouble with obvious truth. Although it did not outlaw magic, quite the contrary, and the Chantry relied upon magic to rekindle the internal flame which burns in every bazaar and every chantry. It relegates magic to mages to lighting candles and lamps, perhaps occasionally dusting the rafters or eaves. I will give the readers a moment to contemplate how such a role is satisfied with mages of this time. It is surprised absolutely no one when the mages of Valrox in protest snuffed the sacred flames of this cathedral and barricaded themselves in the choir loft. No one, that is divine Ambrosia too, who was outraged in the attempt and order exiled march upon her own cathedral. Even her most devout Templars discouraged the idea. For 21 days, the fires remained unlit while negotiations were conducted, legend tells us, by shouting back and forth from the loft. The mages went truly into exile in a remote fortress outside the capital, where they would be kept under the watchful eye of the Templars and the council of their elder magi. Outside the normal society and outside of the chantry, the mages would form their own closed society in the circles separated for the first time in history.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work. Ah, the fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Fraternities, really?
They're found in all circles throughout Phaedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy. Huh. Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago.
Okay, which one was that one again?
Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do? An idealist, I see.
Giving up doesn't help anyone.
If you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Alright, let's go. What's this? Guest quarters? I've come to steal some booty.
It shall be done. Very well.
I thought for an old... The Dragon Age I tried years ago wasn't like this. I think I got into Awakening, and I think that's what made it so confusing. If I can take it, it's mine. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. Colin! What's up, dude?
Oh, hello.
I heard you got a crush on me.
I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
Oh, hello, Colin.
They picked me as the Templar to strike the killing blow if you became an abomination. It's nothing personal, I swear. I'm just...
He's a
glad you're
blubbering
all right,
idiot.
you know?
I thought all Templars like killing mages.
Maybe some, but not me. It's my duty to hunt down apostate mages, but I do so with a heavy heart. Oh, you're not distracting? I mean, you are, but, well, you're not. Well,
Yeah, it kind of shows that he has feelings for the main character.
Yes. Maybe we can talk another time.
Ooh!
It is begun.
Mine. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going.
As you say.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Oh, I have to go talk to the first enchanter? Okay. I'm assuming he's pretty high up. Well, it's okay. He gets over it and marries your mage in Inquisition.
As you say.
Okay, so this was Owain. So we went around in a circle. But where is the High Enchanter?
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there.
I wasn't interrupt her prayer. That's rude.
I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Oh, bye. Do you want to talk? No? Well, bye, bitch.
Very well.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled at me.
Oh, wait. I figured out where we're supposed to go. I keep trying to jump.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
I mean, is he wrong?
Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me?
If it isn't our new sister in the circle.
I don't trust the churches and games.
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes. This is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
So he was here from the start. Pleased to meet you.
Heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Why?
Mages are uniquely equipped to combat Darkspawn.
Darkspawn's are dwarven problems.
A horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of Magi.
Well, thank you, First Enchanter.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is...
That's not fucking creepy. Let me take your blood so this way if you ever turn evil, we can hunt you down.
Strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Thank you.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library.
Oh, I'll go fight with this dude. I like him.
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be
The
my
guest
pleasure.
quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Oh, okay, so let's go to inventory. Oh, it just turns a different color. A acolyte staff is +2 for one spell power. This gives me +2 spell power or +1 magic. What's the difference? Hold on. Magic increases spell power for +1. So 1 magic is equal to 2 spell power, but that means this, which is 2 spell power, is better than 1 magic. Because 1 power of magic increases spell power by 1 for each point purchased. So if it gives me +1 magic, it's going to give me +1 spell power. But I guess this also gives me how effective potions and stuff are, but I'm going to take the spell power because I'll hit harder with this than the other one. Can I talk to you, Duncan? Yo, what's up, my man?
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about? It is not my place to comment. As I said, it is not my
Oh,
place.
come on. You're going to like me, Duncan.
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Okay. Elves?
Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero, Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The Darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the circle been difficult?
I'd rather not talk about this.
I understand this topic might be sensitive. We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back. Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Alright, I've heard about the dark spawnings by an entire horde.
They usually move around in small groups, but there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time. We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they... Avoiding a problem does not make it disappear. The dark spawn are a
So
real
basically,
threat we
Plight wiped
cannot
them out,
ignore.
but they just kept coming
Standing
back,
around
which means
talking
something
solves
out there is
nothing.
making more of
Let us
them.
go.
That's a mage lab, mage dorm, guest quarters. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break here because I do need to pee. If you don't mind. I just wish there was better music while we wait. But I will be right back. I like how we saw the spooky setup. Look, listen. I have to. I did not want to create because how close the fall stuff to Christmas is. I keep telling myself I'm gonna make a fall one, and then it just got to a point where it's halfway through fall, essentially, that I'm like, I'm just gonna do Christmas in a week or two.
Thank you for escorting me.
Oh, we got a quest.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Were you following me?
Does it really matter? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are you whispering?
Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're
I've
starting
been
to worry me.
troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
He reminds me of Mouse, and I don't trust him for that. No, so then I'm like, okay, I'll use my basic one.
We should be safe here.
But my basic one isn't set up for this, so I have to redo it, and I've just been lazy. I've been too busy doing other stuff.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Wait, I've seen you before.
I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why
Is
I
that
seem
Kelly,
familiar.
who was
A
praying?
few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
It's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble. Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me.
Great. Get married, have some kids. Can I go now?
There is something else. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad. Oh my god. Do I make her relentless like that? And what does this have to do with me? That sounds terrible. It's better than dying.
That makes it so much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
Do it.
They'll
Fuck
extinguish
that,
my
man.
humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out
I saw the
about this?
document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowen, and Irving had signed it.
What are you gonna do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
But you can't... What? Can you just explain everything to someone? I can't get involved with this. I need to rethink this over. What do I get out
The
of
joy
this?
of helping a friend? The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than phylacteries. Join us, and the artifacts will be yours for the taking.
Aren't you sick and tired of the Circle running your life? You could get out of here with us.
My phylactery has been taken to Derenium. I'm still trapped.
You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
I don't know. Like, on one hand, I want to help them, but on the other hand, like, they have my blood. And one of the options as a mage is blood mage, and that fucking scares me. On another note, we're introduced to this character. We don't know anything about him. No, I feel bad for Lily, but, like, he doesn't have a choice in this. He found out he had power of arcane and was shoved here. But at the same time, I don't want to screw off the church and that. So, like, I could be, like, I can't be involved in this. It's your issues. I can't help. I won't tell people, but it's up to them. But on the other hand, what happens in a couple of months if I come back here and he's tranquil, then I feel bad. But, like, the Chantry is the church. And in every fucking video game, the church is evil. And they have my blood, and who knows what they can do with it. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
You're just walking away?
It's all right, Jowan. There's always a way. We must have faith. I understand your reluctance, and I can only beg you won't violate our trust.
I have no... We'll see. My first allegiance, I won't tell anyone unless I have to. I'll say nothing of this to anyone.
Our lives depend on your silence. Pretend we never spoke.
Like,
and if you can find it in your heart, wish us luck and pray for us.
I wish you luck, but I can't be the one to sit here and tell you. Why don't you like Joan so much?
If you're not going to help, leave me alone.
Forgive Jowan. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed your mind.
We have beef? But that doesn't mean I have beef with him. You know? Like, I'm allowed to have my own beef.
Ah, there you are. I ran into Duncan. You seem to make a good impression. He was pleased to have met you.
Duncan, it was an honor to meet a Grey Warden of
You
his
should
stature.
speak to him more if you get the chance. He's a wise and learned man. Now, you haven't seen your friend Jowan since this morning, have you?
Why do you ask?
I wanted to know if he was feeling all right. He seemed nervous when I spoke to him. He avoided my gaze and seemed ready to bolt. You wouldn't know what brought about this behavior, would you?
He avoided my gaze and seemed ready to bolt. You should. He is a coward. I don't know. He wants... Like, it's weird that he wants to get into it. The phallicrate. Like... He has met things of his own. If a hunter's gonna have his blood to go after him, shouldn't he have enough powers or a sense to take down the hunters himself or try that? Why does he need me, or why does he need access to the blood? Like, the problem is I am very distrusting of fucking everyone. But on the other hand, he is the leader. He working with the Chantry. He could be bad. He could be good. But if I want to get out of here, if I want to leave the Chantry, leave everything that's going to be, and have full autonomousship, I have to play along. And he's asking, do I know about it? Like, this could be a test from him to be like, look, we know he knows. Now we know that you know. So now we want to know if you will be loyal to us.
Well, I'm here now. Tell me what this is about.
Will I get in trouble if I tell you?
Nothing will happen to you if you reveal this secret. You are
I don't
doing
trust
a
the
service
circle,
for
but
the
I trust
circle.
myself.
I understand your need to protect your friend, so I shall make this easier. Jowen is having an affair with an initiate, is he not?
Oh, so he just downright knows. Yes.
Yes. I've known about this for
Which
some
is why they
time.
want to make him
And
tranquil.
she revealed the plans to make him tranquil. I understand why, though she should have known better. Now, I know Jowen discussed something with you today. What did he say?
He's trying to destroy his Valkyrie. He wanted my help to he's trying, both are right. But
So you realize Jowen is breaking the Circle's rules. I commend your loyalty. If he wishes to destroy his phylactery and escape, help him do it. I could simply report Jowen to the Templars, but Lily has also broken her vows and must face like consequences. For this, we need irrefutable proof of her crime. The Chantry will stand behind her, claiming she has been framed or is in the thrall of a blood mage. There must be no doubt
so
in their
Jowen's a
minds
blood
that she
mage.
helped him voluntarily.
he wants access to blood? Dude. Hold on. No. Dude, no. Why are we trying to get Lily in trouble?
Is as guilty as Jowen. I refuse to see him suffer while the Chantry shelters
Oh,
her.
basically, they're both
so
fucked,
often
so
we
let's
must
screw them
remind
both.
The Chantry.
Got it.
Their members are not as perfect as they pretend. Tell Jowen and Lily you will aid them. Help them enter the repository, if that is what they intend.
Well, we have his
We
blessing,
will
so...
catch them red-handed. No one will be able to dispute the severity of their crimes.
That's beyond my Call of Duty. What's in it for me? Fuck yeah.
No charge from me is beyond your duty to this circle. Remember your place.
Oh, come on.
You must obey
Come on.
this order.
Come on.
Go.
I give you a little,
Convince
you give
them
me
you
a
will
little,
risk
you
all
let me
for their
leave with
cause.
Duncan.
I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Alright, let's go tell him we'll help him. Not like you can maybe hear us talking literally through these walls. Hi,
If
Blood
you're not going
Mage.
to help, leave me alone.
Forgive Jowen. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed your mind.
Her real crime is her bangs. I'll help.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me your what?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Feraldon. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
So I have to do all the dirty work?
But it would look suspicious.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Alright, let's go get this rod from Owain. There's a quest in here in the mage lab. Hello?
It shall be done.
Yo, you have a quest for me?
Yes?
What's the story
That
here?
leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this. No, that's something the Tranquil deal in. This storeroom is for raw magical materials and alchemical substances. Lyrium, basilisk, blood, and so on.
Okay.
No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Why?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe. Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up.
What are you hiding?
Quite a while. Don't wait up. Wait, no, don't. Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent. I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders.
Okay, let's go kill some
If you clear
spiders.
them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one. Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Alright, let's go. Let's kill some spiders. AKA free loot for me. Alright, so that's actually timed. Okay. A fork in the road? What's this way?
I shall do it.
Can I kite them?
Very well. Don't give them the advantage! No quarter shall be given.
Ooh, we got 12 copper and a codex update. I am a loot whore, of course so. Like, who couldn't be a loot hoarder? Alright, so this one's poisonous.
For the fools, May. As you say.
I don't see anything about being poisoned. Alright, so we're good for right now. Let's heal. Wait, so if we cast this on her,
Very well.
Arcane Bolt, and then our right click goes quicker because of the caster gives a chance to allies gaining a bonus to attack. So that does nothing for us. Ice Band, cool. It is now mine. If you want it, buy it back.
I shall do it.
Really? No spiders? I feel like there's just such a common enemy to be in like every RPG.
It shall be done. Best beware. No! Back! And careful!
I wish Baldur's Gate combat would be like this. I could deal with this.
I shall do
Baldur's Gate is just so overwhelming to me. Cocoon?
Very well.
Ooh! Ooh, hold on, I got boots. These boots are made for walking, and that's what they will do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk right over you.
Careful now. Don't give them the advantage.
Right now they're not dealing a lot of damage, so I don't think I can not just face tank them. Hello, spiders. I think that's how they're coming in. So there's a way through here, but we can't get that way yet. I hate turns, just let me kill everything. I don't know if that's my issue. Like, Novice Flame Room plus fire damage. I don't have fire right now.
It has begun.
Like, my main problem with Baldur's Gate is turn-based. I don't do well with turn-based games. I never did. This, like, reminds me a lot of, like, WoW combat, and I can get behind that.
Now we do battle. I shall do.
Which I really like. The list of household incomes. Ooh, wait, I want to read that. So, like, I kind of like the combat in this. We don't get anything with that. We looted that. Hello? I'm told there's loot here. No? Alright. Alright, we're actually almost cleared with this. The pause before combat is just to, like, actually tell me that I'm in combat. More than anything else.
It shall be done.
Quest updated. You have killed all the spiders. Senior Lord will be pleased to hear. Okay. Like, graphics don't bother me if the gameplay's fun. I'm having a blast playing this.
You're back. Are the spiders gone? Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Exactly. I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away.
Quest updated. Promise you a favor. Well, I have a feeling like I'm going to have to do this quest, and it's going to be like, yo, go to Lenore to get the steel. Hi, Colin. You want to talk to me?
You can come and talk to me anytime you like.
All right, dude.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of
Excuse me.
magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item? Here is the form, request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have
Which
the
means the
signed
senior
form.
enchanter is going to be her.
Thank you.
And she owes me a favor. Comes full circle now, doesn't it?
I shall do it.
I don't want to go to first floor. Fuck. Yo, you promised me a favor, right? As you're a senior
It's good to see you
enchanter.
again. A rod of fire? Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it hurt?
I like her.
Right. There
I
you
like
go.
I
How's
like
that?
her face and stuff like that.
It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
You'll go far in this circle, I bet.
I like her design and stuff. She doesn't ask questions. Why do you want a rod of fire? I could get in trouble for signing this. No? Alright, here you go. Go have fun burning
Welcome
things.
to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
It makes me wonder if he was going to go up or did something against the circle, and that's why Owain ended up like that.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
I have the rod of fire.
Quick.
To the repository then. Freedom awaits.
Alright, well, night night. Enjoy. Quest updated. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go down to the first floor? So Lily has stealth, dirty fighting, the rogue incapacitates a target who takes no damage but is stunned. Sometimes they'll turn mages they think are easy to become possessed into tranquil. Alright, and then she has poison making. He has flame blast, weakness, flaming weapons, and herbalism. Alright, let's go. Wait, third floor. The blood and all that's not going to be on the first floor. It's going to be higher up. And wait a second. We're just walking right past this dude's office like, yo, what's up?
The first enchanter said not to let anyone through this door, and I don't question my orders. Nothing to see here.
It shall be done.
I will do it.
Do you have stuff I can steal from you? And I guess I need to equip him with something. Here we go. Do I have to go back to the first floor? Maybe he's in the basement? Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, I forgot to loot over here. 9.
Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a Mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the Mage touches it with mana to release it.
Okay.
The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing. Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a Mage into the vault. We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me.
Alright.
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
My character just looks like, I'm just done with you.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off. Later. If you haven't noticed, we're not out for a leisurely stroll in the woods here. Give it to me, I'll do it.
No. You told me I can loot.
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
That door, where does that lead?
Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance? No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
Well, you told me I can
giving up.
loot.
We've come too far. I'm so nervous things will go wrong. Lily and I will get married somewhere. Away from the circle and its rules.
Perhaps on the outskirts of Feraldon.
Or in Orlais. Just far from here. We'll live a quiet life. Away from magic. Maybe we can buy a farm one day. I won't do any magic or come into contact with lyrium. I'll stay far away from anything magical. I know I'm strong enough to fight off the demons if it comes to that.
And I will pray every day.
Yes, but
to
they don't
Angel's
believe you
to
can do the
protect
harrowing.
us.
Well, let's just concentrate on what we're doing.
Insert the rod.
That's not good.
Oh, who could have saw that coming? I wanted to loot them.
Get off! Oh, you're such a
Is it wrong that I just leave them to do their only thing?
As you say.
Oh, this one with lights on. Alright, Seems like nothing's there. Oh, so they act. That's another thing I like. Like Baldur's Gate, I don't like controlling the 5 characters. Like the 4 characters, all that making decision. I like them having autonomy. Like they're using their spells. I don't have to tell them not to use their spells or what spells to use. I just have to learn my character. And I like that.
It shall be done.
Give her bonus. On myself. Oh, this is still really loud. When I can, I will turn it down again.
As you say.
I only use my companions when I want them to heal or taunt for aggression off me. Pretty much. I leveled up. Cool. I want more magic and probably healing. Let's do willpower. I could use more mana. Oh, we get to pick up one of these. Cool. Okay, so we can get improved combat training. Warriors and rogue gets 2nd tier, as well as stamina. Manage can take more without that and gain a bonus in mana regen. We can take potion management, survival, trap making, stealth, coercion. Alright. Well, we'll go with more mana regen. Okay, so we can take Rejuvenate, which is healing over time. Heroic Aura, which sees an ally in an aura that shrugs off most missiles. Let's do manage spell shields without any hostile spell targeting casters. 75 being absorbed into the fade, draining mana instead. Once all mana has been depleted, the shield collapse. That could be good. Let's go with. Ooh, we can get Arcane Shield. The caster prevents. That helps avert. I grants a bonus to defense when this move's active. Ooh. There we go. More shields.
It is begun.
I'm not afraid of you. Who wants their hair on fire?
Do it quickly.
God, I have to keep turning it down. Oh shit. Oh, Juan died. Can I bring him back? Okay. I was somewhat panicking. I'm sorry. Morabi crunches. Mysterious why fighting hounds of Feraldon desire trees particular plant matter. Its crunching is missed. Morambi Crunch restores a small amount of Morambi Hound's health and stamina over time and cures of a single injury. Okay, we don't have that yet. Well, it's eventually my goal is if I like this so much, eventually play all of them. Watching health. Well, what's in this room for it to be one room? I mean, I'm not going to use it, but I'll take it. If it can be looted, it will be mine. I just think it's funny that my arcane shield and all of that. Excuse me. And everything just takes half my mana. Currently, I'm buffing purely myself. But hey, how am I supposed to heal other people if I'm not alive myself? What is that saying? You have to put on your own air mask first in a falling airplane? Are you guys really stuck behind a fucking door?
It shall be done.
Put more towards her. Holy shit, wait, I died? Well, game's not over, so I'm assuming I can come back. Okay, that's nice to know. What did I get? Silver ring, quartz, frozen lightning, crushing frozen lightning to give the user small bonus to electricity. Cold resistance, alright. Alright, we're good.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Ooh, damage and spell power? Hell yeah. Are they gonna be mad if I take this stuff?
There's something odd about that statue.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy, my crime. Cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Archon Valerius?
The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it.
But if he told the truth...
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
What?
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Why is she so scared of it?
Wow, that
I
old
shall do
wall's
it.
What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating. I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber. See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look. It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way.
It looks heavy to me.
We can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
As you say.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Well, he did tell us to do it.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowan's phylactery. Quickly. With the other apprentice phylacteries, I imagine.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Oh, that's saving game. Okay, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. Let's give her more attacks. Let's move out of the way. That's an elite, so we'll take that next. Watching over people's healths. Oh good, I was out of mana.
As you say.
Alright, so that was the door we were supposed to go through, but we went up and around. Yeah, this is exactly what... Aren't those more of those statues?
I shall do it.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
He's a blood mage, though.
And I am free.
But the blood's still there. Can't they, like, take samples of it?
Only apprentice phylacteries tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Hello?
It is begun.
The door was and was not open at the same time. Okay.
Very well. As you say.
Alright, let me save because apparently it's not letting me through the door. You're on your now onto row 3 of diamond painting? Awesome. Oh, now it lets me through once I saved.
Did it. I can't believe it. Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
You knew this would end badly.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this...
Well, I'm glad I could be great diamond painting background noise.
It's not her fault. This was my idea.
She is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for her actions.
Wait, you led us into a trap?
Oh no!
Don't you dare speak to me.
I mean, they kind of were. They kind of knew everything was going to be.
Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aeon.
We're like, oh no, this isn't happening. It's like, no, we kind of knew this was going to happen.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Can I not stand next to him?
By the Maker, blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Joan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
The dialogue is so low.
Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of...
How's the audio, by the way? Gonna turn it up a little. I feel like it's a never-ending game. I think when I'm done with this and next tomorrow when we play, I will lower the background noise and keep the dialogue up because it seems like the background noise is what's making it go haywire. That's just, it's on default right now. I have to play around with it. Joan said he wasn't a blood mage.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
But he said he was a blood mage.
If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lee didn't know he was a blood mage.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aeonar.
Get her out of my sight. And you.
I love how my powers is still going.
For a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
As I said...
Yeah, I was just working under orders. Don't be mad at me.
And this improves the situation. The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden.
Yay!
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
She has served the Circle well. She would make an excellent Grey
I
Warden.
like Duncan.
We look for dedication in
Declan,
our
whatever his
recruits.
name is.
Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say she operated under your instructions, Irving. But I do not trust her. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
If the Grey Warriors will have me, I will gladly
Raiza,
go.
Mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service?
I just love my arcane circle just going. I'm sorry.
You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
Come. Your new life awaits.
I love that.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the
Tevinter,
Wilders
alright.
from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Feraldon at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north,
Do I have new gear?
will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caleb.
I just not loaded
I
in.
didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this
Oh,
is
it's my
she?
rock armor?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan.
Oh, so it took off
We'll
my
be shedding
shield
blood
then.
together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Raiza, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Excellent.
I'll do my best.
We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you
I
to
thought
Ostagar.
mages
The
were
Wardens
like
will benefit greatly
ostracized.
with you in their
Why
ranks.
are they so happy to see us?
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might
Do
wish.
they not live very long?
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have
Yeah,
to
they're
do.
so happy. Anyone's
go
welcome.
before
You might
Loghain
not
sends me to
live, but
search
fuck it. Come join
Farewell,
us.
Grey Wardens.
Oh, my arcane shield came back.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He doesn't seem to take the Darkspawn
True.
very well. Wait till you see what you have to kill and you let me know.
The Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this.
Your mate is just
but
walking in, shields up, like, fuck shit, people. There's an archdemon behind this, so I can act as it's only my feeling. Then maybe we should move quickly. What would he have him do? Why not? He seems to regard high... what would you have him do?
Reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Feraldon are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge.
It's so wild to know what archdemons are now. Took them 4 games to tell you. Alistair, my baby. I mean, I'm kind of into it just with his name being, Oh, we get to explore here? Whoa!
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Can I talk to Duncan more?
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge. Find me there if you wish.
Wait for bitch witch. Alright, so we are at 8:30. So I'm gonna call it here. We will go into Osterian. Is that it? And we'll learn about everything that goes on there, and we get to talk to Alistair and stuff. I will eagerly wait for the next 20-ish hours to see the great Alistair. But I am having so much fun with this game, and it takes me a lot to get into a fantasy game. And I am here for it. And I'm excited for tomorrow. He is so dumb, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I lied. 1 second. I lied real quick. Hold on. There's no game. You can hear Edge. I lied. 1967. I don't know the 67 music. I'm gonna be honest, I would have never gotten that if it wasn't for the Hazel things. Oh, we're not doing crosswords. Swiftle. Brown-eyed girl. Do 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 do. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. Framed. Definitely a period piece. You should have said no. You should have said. Is that not the song? Or is that the movie? I know of this movie. No, he got in trouble because that's Freddie Highmore, I believe. And it's about a cross-dresser that really, like, he was a man and he fell in love with a woman who loved painting, but she wanted to make this great woman picture and used her as inspiration. So he became a lady and ended up really liking it. I don't know the name of the movie. I believe that's Freddie Highmore. It's Amber Heard, though. With support of his loving wife, artist goes to his first sex change operation. It learns how he learns to be a woman and loves it. These are TV shows. Fuck Amber. Guitar. Hospital. Oh my god, is this Stranger Things? Wonder Eye? No, it's a TV show. I have no idea. Whatever that is. Alright. Now we're done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go check my auctions and probably get off for the night. Thank you and see you for more Dragon Age tomorrow.